13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers in Benghazi is directed by Michael Bay and is about a bunch of I believe 6 to be exact ex-military people. I'm trying to sum this up the best I can. Who defend a U.S. embassy for like 13 hours without support. And that's the general gist of the plot. There's a lot of crap that goes into it, politics, whatsoever. That's just explaining it as general concept. And it is directed by Michael Bay, as stated before, and Michael Bay, let's talk about that. Michael Bay is a director I am very mixed on. I have hated some of his movies, I have enjoyed some of his movies. I actually do kind of like more movies of his than I don't. And where does 13 Hours lie? Well, 13 Hours lies in the middle. I didn't really care for this movie. I didn't really like it. But I didn't think it was a bad movie or anything. I mean, it wasn't bad. Just very disappointing, I guess. I was actually excited to see this because I actually found the story really interesting. And it is, and they do pay respect to these men very well. I did love the ending, how they wrapped all of it up. But, well, we'll get to the negative stuff later, but just not all of it works. I'll get to that later. But for good things, there were some really intense action scenes in this movie. Very interesting. It felt like a wave of bosses from a video game. There's like 4 waves of these friggin' enemies in the whole movie, and it takes place over that period of 13 hours, as stated in the title. And these action scenes, they are really good, and some of them are really intense, and some of it is really interesting. I liked a lot of it. Some of it, it was like a do your seat stuff. There's some good humor in the movie, like surprisingly for Michael Bay. Michael Bay is that person who you don't know if he's gonna have good humor in the movie. You know there's gonna be a lot of humor in the movie. You don't know if it's gonna be good. Most of it lands, for me at least, and I thought that was good. And the movie looks good, like not in terms of camera work, but it looks good as a visually appealing movie. But for the flaws with this movie, there are definitely some. This is a very mixed bag for me. I really didn't like the acting for the most part. Despite 1 or 2 performances, I think the acting was pretty terrible. And the drama, some of it just really doesn't work, and didn't really make me care. The family drama just felt like added baggage to just have you care about them, and they're like, please care about these people, please, please. And that didn't, the heck was that? That didn't come off, it didn't come off very pleasing to me. I didn't really enjoy the family drama in the movie. It wasn't needed. I see that they have families and crap. That's cool. And while they do pay respect to these men very well, and it is very accurate, a lot of the scenes where people die, and it's supposed to be really effective, doesn't really work for me. And Michael Bay's freaking shaky cam is back again. Okay, I'm going to explain this in one scene. There is a scene when someone almost gets their arm blown off. It's supposed to be this holy crap moment, and then the camera's all like, look at this disgusting thing, and I'm like, what was that? I couldn't see what was going on in the shot because they shook the freaking camera around too much. They did that a lot in the action too, which was rather tedious to watch, and it got on my nerves a lot. And that is used throughout the entire movie, and it's very quick cut at times. I didn't really like that either. But the shaky cam, just stop it. It's not impressive. I don't get it. What's impressive about people shaking a camera around or during an action scene? Use a Steadicam. Use a Steadicam. It works. It works. And also along with that, as I said, the acting is just really bad. Some of the line delivery is just not good. I'm sorry, but it's just not good. And I didn't really care about many of the characters at all. I did find the story interesting, but the characters, not really. I wasn't welling up in the theater. Like, it wasn't that emotionally impactful to me, at least. So I'm gonna give 13 Hours a C+. Alright, so 13 hours. What did you think of this movie when it comes out on Friday? Got to see this one early. The embargo just lifted like this morning, so yeah. But yeah, so that's my review of 13 hours. Reviews for the Kung Fu Panda movies leading up to Kung Fu Panda 3 are coming up. And Norm of the North and Ride Along 2 and all these crappy January movies are coming too, so peace.